I was supposed to have a first date tonight, and he just unmatched me on Bumble, so I guess we're not going to get drinks anymore. But I thought I would show you guys my outfit so somebody saw it, because I know I'll get questions. My dress is from Eloquy, but I got it from Dia & Co. My jacket is from ASOS, and my boots are Topshop. It's a cute look. His loss.
Notice how this girl, she got all divvied up, put on this really nice dress, and she was showing the dress. Notice from here up. Pretty girl. She had a pretty face. But when she went to show off her dress, and she went all the way back so the camera can get a full view of her outfit, notice she was little on the wide side. She was a little heavy. Notice the boy, the guy, whomever, ghosted her on this date. I wonder why. Because she probably showed a picture of this instead of showing a picture of this. And the guy ghosted her. See, the thing is, most modern women are not fit. Most modern women are like this. That's why I always say be fit, be feminine, and be friendly. If a man spending his hard-earned money on these dating apps, he's going to expect what? Somebody to look like J-Lo. Not that every woman looks like J-Lo, but that's what he's going to expect. If a man spends his money on these dating sites, he's going to expect somebody to look like Beyonce, to look like Janet Jackson, not to look like a tubby tub like you. The thing is, women do the same exact thing. If you spend your hard-earned money, women, and the guy looks like Fred Rerun Barry, if you don't know who he is, for your young folks, Google him, and you expected a Shamar Moore, a Denzel Washington, or a 50 Cent, and somebody like Fred Rerun Barry comes, you're going to say the same thing. You know why? Because you women do it anyway. You women do it all the time. You women get what you want from these men, and these are not your ideal men, and these women are not our ideal women. Really? Stay to the end, and you see why women are being ghosted and why women are alone at these singles events. Coming up next.
Date, and it's like a guy that I met online. I'm just gonna talk about something really fast just because I was talking to a skinny friend of mine and I don't think it's ever happened to her. Whenever I go on like a first date with somebody I've met online, I am so nervous and I try so hard. I'll post at some point like what my photos are on my online profiles because I try so hard to make sure that they know I'm fat. Woo. I don't want it to be a question. I don't want it to be a surprise. I try really hard for them to know. I was talking to a friend about this and she was like, oh my God, has somebody ever like said that? And like, I can think of a solid 2 to 3 times that someone has like gone and like showed up on the date and they say something along the lines of, wow, it's like, you look different than I thought you would. Or one guy that I slept with and then messaged me afterwards and said, you know what, I think that you just look different than I thought in person.
Is that with your fat ass?
After we slept together.
Damn.
We slept together. So anyway, every time I'm about to go for a date, I am terrified. So, can you tell that I'm fat? Can you? Because I'm trying really hard.
Welcome to Rewind, my new online digital platform. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications to get that algorithm going. Now, going back to you women still don't get it. Men are looking for a particular type of woman, just like you women are looking for a particular type of man. Now, I see these women on these dating sites, they looking for somebody that's honest, somebody that's handsome. I see this woman put somebody that's muscular, and I'm like, really? And you look like this? And you want somebody that's muscular? But have you looked in the mirror lately? It's funny how these women have these wildest dreams of how their men should look like. But you don't look like the female version of what you're looking for. So the thing is, women, If you bought a dress and that dress is $1,000 and you spent your hard-earned money on this dress, you get the cashier, the sales clerk, $1,000 in exchange for what? That dress that costs $1,000. You're not going to get something for nothing. You're not going to look at a dress that's $1,000 and give the cashier or the store clerk $50. It doesn't work like that. It has to be some type of an even exchange. The point I'm trying to make, if you're looking for $1 million man, then you should be that $1 million girl.
Yo, I've been single a hot minute. Because let me tell you, I've been on all the apps. I've been outside. I've been wearing it on my forehead that I'm single. Telling everybody, hook me up with somebody.
Damn.
Y'all ain't got a friend, a coworker, a young uncle, an old nephew.
Desperate, huh?
And I done tried, y'all. I really have. I'm hoping at some point there's like a wave of divorces and then my man will be released from his contract.
Don't hold your breath.
But I don't know. I'm losing hope, y'all.
Now, going to piggyback on what I said earlier about women looking for a particular type of guy. You see these women going out with men on these dates, and they say, oh, he's too corny. He doesn't have enough swag. I mean, I don't like the shoes he had on. I don't like the pants he had on. I didn't like his wardrobe. I remember dating a girl, and we dated for quite some time, and we were matched. We were a complete match. It was a long distance relationship. She lived in a totally different state. I mean, she lived 2 states away. But for the most part, we made it work. Before she met me, she met this guy online, and he was a little older than what she was used to. And she was saying how he was too big. But they were friends. They dated anyway. Then she made a comment that when they went out, he had on church shoes. I'm like, well, what do you mean, church shoes? He would always dress up in a suit. So she said he reminded me of my dad. I said, well, that should be a good thing. He reminded her of her dad because he would always dress up instead of dressing with a certain kind of swag. He would always wear suits. He would always wear church shoes. He was an older guy, but what do you expect? That's the way older guys dress. And she was about 8 years younger than him. Then she made this other comment. His car. She said he drove a really nice car. I said, well, what's the problem? You said he's big. He wears suits. He wears church shoes with his suits. And he drives a nice car. But she was saying no, because most guys that have a certain amount of swag, they drive cars that are a little bit more on the sporty side. And he drove a luxury car. And she was saying that most guys, young guys, don't drive luxury cars. She said, don't get me wrong, his car was off the chain. His car was amazing. But she liked guys that drive more of a car that's not as luxurious. Maybe like a Mustang, a Camaro, something that was a little bit sporty, or even a BMW that was a sporty version instead of a family car. Why would he drive a family car if he was a single man? But these are the ideologies of these young, modern women today. You can't please them because no matter what, it's always going to be something with these women. You can't please them because no matter what, like I said before, it's always something. It's damned if you do and damned if you don't. His car is too luxurious. He wears suits instead of wearing like maybe Rockaway or something like a Sean John outfit. He wears church shoes with his outfits. He drives too much of a fancy car. What about his house? Say if he lived in $1 million house, that would be too bad or wrong anyway. He should be having an apartment, one of them single suites, one of them bachelor pads. The thing is, you women are never satisfied. You women don't get it. Find yourself a man. Find yourself a good man. I'm pretty sure this guy with the nice suit, the church shoes. Let's give it up for church shoes. I don't get it. And if he had all these accolades and a really nice car and a really nice house, that's the man you should go for. That's the man that you should stick with. But the thing is, you pick these pookies, you pick these ray-rays, and then you wonder why relationships don't work out. And all you do is complain about these street dudes, and then you have a guy who has a job, a good car, some nice clothes, a nice house, and you still complain that you can't find a man. Ladies, gentlemen, when unfiltered analysis of videos just like this, you know what to do. Right now, hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. Don't forget to check out my new hit novel, The Third Rail. The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. Online dating will never be the same. Online dating can get you killed. My new hit suspense novel, The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. You're watching Rewind.